I'm gonna try to get monetized on my first YouTube video because it would be awesome. And then I could use the money to sponsor another YouTuber on their first YouTube video. I'm gonna ask for a grant from a bunch of companies who I think would really see the value from an experiment like this, because who wouldn't want to sponsor a creator with 0 videos and 0 subscribers? Which seems a little bit unlikely to work. I'm not gonna stop until I get a sponsor for this video. And I'm gonna keep eating trolleys. Maybe Trolley will sponsor me until I get said sponsor. So we're either gonna make $1,000 or
diabetes.
I have to demonstrate quality, so I'm going to film 12 sponsored samples and send them over to the sponsors. Okay, next up is to find these sponsors that will gladly pay me $1,000 with 0 views and 0 subscribers. Okay, bye. Welcome to the secret meeting. Where's the light switch? Shoot, found it. Okay. It's in the dark, it's a secret, except I had to turn on a light because it'd be super weird to be completely in the dark. Wouldn't want to do anything weird on this channel. Anyways, this meeting is secret because all the other sponsors got super boring generic pitches because I don't have time to make a customized one for every single brand. The reason I made time to make a customized one is because I believe you guys are the most likely to bet on this project. In this entire concept of trying to monetize on one single video, the very first video on a channel, and then pass that along to supporting another small creator who's trying to launch their YouTube channel. So thank you for attending the super secret meeting. I hope you guys are in. I seriously didn't do this for every brand. You're the only one. So if you say no, that's really gonna suck, but we'll figure it out. Spotter Studios could be a really good fit for this too, because this video has a very unique concept and I'm trying to tell a good story instead of just filming after the fact what happened when I tried to get sponsored. I'm filming as I go because I have learned from Spotter Studios that makes a much better story, and you guys help small YouTubers learn that too. So what do you say? What do you say? I think it's compelling. Tell me if this is compelling. Be in touch. Okay, they're getting back to me. I better pull over. Okay, it sounds like I made the premise a little confusing. He's not quite sure. ChatGPT pitched it a lot better than I could. So I'm gonna go back and forth right now and steal some of these one-liners. This isn't just a sponsorship, it's an experiment that has never been done on YouTube before. And or whatever brand ends up sponsoring, we're super in demand. We're gonna pretend like everyone's just knocking down the door, right? Will be central part of the story. That's a good one. I'm gonna take that from ChatGPT. And then off the top of my head, I can think of a couple good reasons that is actually a really good fit specifically, way more than other sponsors. So I'm gonna type those out of my own brain. I made 1K on my first YouTube video with 0 subscribers is a video that will get clicked. Confidence. And we'll be paying it forward by sponsoring another creator on their first video with whatever money we make. He says he thinks they can do something for 1K, but they need it next week. Do you think this is able to be posted next week? I guess so. Okay, but he's saying we can be a partner with if we get it published in a week. I think that'll be worth it because being partners a sponsor means a commission for every sign up, and it'd be pretty cool to be considered a partner in whatever else they've got going on because they do a lot of cool stuff. Right now they're running a competition where people have a chance to go to LA to meet some expert creators like Ricky. Okay, I'm taking it. Tell him to let me know if he wants anything specific in the ad read. A lot of times sponsors want to have some specific wording in the ad read, but I don't know. Knowing them, maybe I can just make something and see how it goes. All right, sweet, I'm excited. It looks like we got it. We did it, guys. Brought to you by Spotter Studio. So Spotter Studio uses the power of AI to amplify your video ideas, and not only that, but also your titles and your thumbnails and your storytelling. They have absolutely changed the game for how I do YouTube and even changed the way I think about YouTube at a deeper level. So here's the thing, Spotter Studio helps you to think outside the box creatively. It's not just saying, here's some good title ideas or here's what your thumbnail should be. You work together with it, so you're the thought leader and it's the thought partner. You're using your own brain for the entire process. Otherwise, you would just get junk results. Speaking of partners, I have a partner link and you can get a longer free trial of Spotter Studio if you use that partner link, and use that to get some really good ideas so that you have a higher chance of winning this $1,000 that I'm making on this video for your own channel. I honestly wish Spotter Studio had existed when I first started YouTube, because I use it all the time and I wouldn't want to have to make videos without it anymore. All right, now we're gonna get into how you can win this contest. But first, I want to explain to you how you can get sponsors for your own channel, even if you don't. Because only one person is gonna win this $1,000, and I don't want you to feel like, okay, well, I'm done. I can't invest well in my channel until it's huge and I get a bunch of ad revenue. Because there are so many ways you can make money as a small creator. I have seen this a bunch of times where people are not even monetized through the YouTube Partner Program yet. They don't have 1,000 subscribers. They don't have 4,000 hours of watch time, and they're still making good money on their channel, because you don't have to be as big as people think you need to be on YouTube to actually start making money if you're clever about it. So here's the process. I'm gonna be as transparent as I possibly can. First, make a list of sponsors that align with your brand. And after that, add to the list with some other companies that don't align with your brand, but that you actually really like. And later, you can find a way to tie those in with your pitch in a way that kind of makes sense. So an example would be, this channel is about YouTube strategy, but what if I wanted to pitch a company that makes sound machines for sleeping? Well, in the video, I can say, this sound machine helps me get good sleep, and that helps me make amazing YouTube videos because I wake up with tons of energy and enthusiasm. You gotta tie that in, and YouTubers do this all the time, and I think often companies overlook this. They're like, well, you're not exactly the same kind of industry as us, so you have to point it out to them. You need to figure out how you're going to pitch it and pitch it to them so that they see how it ties in and how you are going to convince your audience that this is a product that you believe in. And that's another really important thing. Don't pitch to companies that you don't believe in and that you don't feel aligned with. There was one company in the process of this that I was initially going to reach out to because I know they have a history of taking a bet on unique projects like this. They like really interesting marketing. And so I thought, well, that would be perfect. But the more I learned about them, I realized they're not a good fit for this brand. I don't actually feel comfortable representing them. So I'm not going to do it, even if I could get money out of it. Okay, now after you've made your list and you're reaching out to these companies, here's another trick. I want you to be really confident in your pitch. If you believe in your video, don't be humble about it. Say so. I mean, you don't want to be a jerk, but you can believe in yourself and believe in the direction your channel is going. And that shows sponsors that you're serious about your channel and that you're going to make it happen. And they like to see that. And that makes them more willing to take a bet on you, and also not even feel like it's so much of a bet. They're like, oh, we're getting a good deal because this person's new, but they see the potential in your video and your whole channel because you are pitching it. You are pitching the value and how awesome it's going to be. If you don't have a really awesome channel idea or video idea to pitch, then go on Spotter Studio, find some really good ideas, up-level your current ideas, and then you'll have something decent to pitch these sponsors. Okay, this last one is really good. I don't think very many people are talking about it. I learned it from the genius Nathan Aydelotte. So the trick is that you reach out to a sponsor and you ask for a certain amount, and they will look at your baseline of views. Now, if they're like, we don't usually pay that much for that number of views, or maybe you have some videos that do really well, but you have some that get far less views, and they're like, we don't know if this video is gonna be a flop or if it's gonna be a really successful video on your channel. You can say, okay, how about this? I will keep putting your company in my videos. I will keep putting ad segments in my videos until you reach the number of views or the metrics that you wanna see for this amount to be worth it. And so negotiate in ways where it ends up just being a win-win, where they can't lose. And this is most important. Don't wait to be a huge channel. Most people wait far too long to start trying to monetize their channel in ways other than YouTube ads. YouTube ads are not a very sustainable way for you to someday be able to do it full time, or even just make a good revenue to reinvest and have a ton of fun with it. So speaking of that, having money to invest on your channel, one of you is gonna get $1,000. So there is details in the form, in the description. You gotta fill out that form. There's a video there explaining more on how to enter. I strongly suggest you use Spotter Studio to get really good ideas. We're looking for like 1 to 5 ideas, and whichever one impresses me, I am going to help you use this $1,000 on your channel, whether that be for equipment or more likely to pull off some kind of really cool challenge or experiment. And we're going to use that money to make a YouTube video that does really well, and then you get to be featured on this channel once we do that. So I'm so excited for whoever wins that. So go enter and sign up for Spotter Studio so you can have really good ideas to win the competition. And I will see one of you on the other side. Can't wait. Thanks for being part of this start of this channel. See you guys.